Auf Schleichfahrt durch das kalte Meer, die Welle beruhigt, die Nacht so leer. In Dunkelheit gehüllt, kein Licht, kein Laut, die Stille umhüllt uns, alles scheint vertraut. Doch plötzlich ein Alarm, die Stille zerbricht, ein Zerstörer naht, er sieht uns im Licht. Der Feind hat uns, wir tauchen ab, die Schrauben drehen, es geht hinab. Wasserbomben fallen, der Ozean schreit, Explosionen in der Tiefe, keiner treibt weiter breit. Das Boot ist, der Stahl wird weich, der Druck wird stärker, das Wasser gleicht. Wir tauchen tiefer, doch die Zeit verrinnt, im Herzen die Angst, die uns alle verblendet. Die Tiefe drückt, die Wände knarren, jeder Atemzug ein Zittern, ein Bangen, das so nah piepst. Der Feind ist so nah, die Hülle knirscht, die Stille ist so klar. Die Männer bibbern, die Hoffnung flieht in dieser Dunkelheit, nur der Tod sieht. Der Druck nimmt zu, das Boot wird schwer, die Hölle um uns, kein Entkommen mehr. Wasserbomben fallen, der Ozean schreit, Explosionen in der Tiefe, keine Tränen weit und breit. Das Boot ist, der Stahl wird weich, der Druck wird stärker, das Meer wird leicht. Wir tauchen tiefer, doch die Zeit verrinnt, im Herzen die Angst, die uns alle brennt. Jeder Meter tiefer bringt uns an den Rand. Die Hülle bebt wie ein hohes Seil in der Hand. Kein Atemzug mehr frei, die Feuchte gärt. Doch wir geben nicht auf, auch wenn man alles verliert. Die letzte Bombe fällt, das Meer wird still, doch keiner weiß, ob das Schicksal uns retten will. Im Dunkel der Tiefe, der Ozean hält uns fest. Ob wir je wieder auftauchen, bleibt ein Rätsel, ein Test. Wasserbomben fielen, die Luft war knapp. Der Druck auf den Lungen, die Hoffnung fast erlaubt. Das Boot ächzt, der Stahl geht fast nach, doch ein letztes Mal steigt es empor mit aller Macht. Die Sonne bricht durch, die Tiefe gibt uns frei. Den Tod entkommen, doch das Herz bleibt schwer dabei. Blackened abyss where the shadows crawl. Still leviathans whisper as the darkness calls. Beneath the crushing weight, where the lost souls roam, silent streams of the damned haunt this iron tomb. U-boat in the depths where nightmares breed. Echoes of the past in the ocean's greed. Solar waves like specters searching for their prey. Fear is the tide that pulls us down to stay. Torpedoes scream like banshees, slicing through the void. A dance with death as lives are toyed. The pressure builds like thunder, untapest in the deep. Ghostly hands of fate reach for dreams and weave. U-boat in the depths where nightmares breed. Echoes of the past in the ocean's greed. Sonar waves like specters searching for their prey. Fear is the tide that pulls us down to stay. Trail in murky water, the cold grips like a vice. Submerged in the graveyard, where silence is the price. Battles lost in shadows, where history bleeds black. In the heart of the ocean, there's no turning back. Of the fallen, lost in endless night. Their stories lie forgotten, swallowed by the fight. A world beneath the surface, where hope cannot survive. In the depths, we're all haunted, just trying to stay alive. U-boat in the depths, where nightmares breed. Echoes of the past in the ocean's greed. Sonar waves like specters searching for their prey. Fear is the tide that pulls us down to stay. So here's to those who wander beneath the stormy sea. In the iron jaws of darkness, we find our destiny. On this journey through the shadows, as the silence breaks, we'll rise or fall together in the depths where fear awakes.
Right, all right, all right. Welcome back to the broadcast. We are ending the day. We are ending our days with the U-boat. This week we are going to start new Resident Evil game, Resident Evil 2, the remake, not the original one. But yeah, let's take a peek. What kind of? Apparently, Resident Evil 2 remake was hugely successful. So I want to see what kind of game it is that. Also, on Saturday we are going to play Vietcong and Star Control 2, the Arc 1 Masters. One of the most influential games ever, basically. So now let's get to the U-boat. It's last stand and war is not going well. So let's see. So our mission is to patrol in this grid, but we know that there's like planes that can actually cover the whole Atlantic. Also, look who came to visit us. So we are under air raid currently. Anyway, hey. Yep, good thing we have a...
Feuer halten! Halten! Feuer!
Okay, there's unknown aircraft. Okay, that's down. Okay, we are going to try to get to the shelter here. Oh no, we are not getting to the shelter. Hold fire.
Höhenbruch im Offiziersraum!
Horchgerät nicht mehr einsatzbereit.
Mann über Bord!
Feindliches Flugzeug abgeschossen.
Schneller, schneller!
Herr Kaloy? Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloy? Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kaloy?
Any wounded? Okay, so we lost one person already.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Ja, Herr Kaloy. Ich kümmere mich darum.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
Okay, we need to start fixing the machine guns. Oh no. I'm trying to get there. EXO is actually shooting pretty well with the cannon.
Feuer halten! Halten! Feuer! Feindliches Flugzeug erfolgreich abgeschossen!
Okay, that was good. Oh no, that's a big one. Veering away.
Feindliches Flugzeug abgeschossen!
I hope that's bomb proof. We are going to see.
Benötige Unterstützung. Feindliches Flugzeug abgeschossen! Höhenbruch im Offiziersraum repariert!
Höhenbruch im Offiziersraum repariert.
Verstanden, Kommandant! Alle Maschinen stopp! Langsame Fahrt zurück.
Herr Kaloy, wir haben unsere Position erreicht.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
Okay, that was exhilarating. We lost one sailor.
Alle Maschinen stopp! E-Motoren besetzen.
Okay, that's... How's the air raid going? Apparently pretty well. So we lost one guy.
Horchgerät wieder einsatzbereit.
Repairs are going. And nobody bothered to turn the pump on.
Einschalten.
We are not going anywhere.
Alle Maschinen stopp!
No, we are not leaving this place yet. Hey, what are you doing?
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
So,
Ja, Herr Kaloy.
Okay.
Ich kümmere mich darum.
device repaired, and now you're
Alle
crashing,
Maschinen stopp!
crashing the submarine. Ouch.
Offiziersraum repariert.
Okay, apparently we need... Oh, more aircraft. Yep.
Alles klar. Ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Okay, there's a second wave coming in front of us. Now would be a good time to shoot that plane. Out of ammo. Of course. Okay. I hope we can man the guns soon. Yes, we can.
Ich kümmere mich darum. U-Boater wieder einsatzbereit.
At least the flag is doing something.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Okay, we need to go around.
Schneller, schneller, schneller. Feindliches Flugzeug erfolgreich abgeschossen.
Okay, that was the emergency.
Telegram gesendet.
Schneller, schneller, schneller.
Telegram gesendet.
Oh no. More? Yep. No, no, that's not doing anything.
Schneller, schneller.
Actually, we can visit there while we are
U-Boater wieder
Hier.
einsatzbereit.
and load more parts than that one guy. Aircraft detected. I hope that's the aircraft that's swimming there.
Torpedorohr 5 gewartet.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Kurs setzen.
Shows ahead.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
2 survivors.
Äußerste Kraft zurück.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle.
Some sailor leveled up.
Kurs setzen.
Okay.
Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Halbe Fahrt voraus. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
So, more flak ammunition for the gun.
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
So this went like a surprisingly well. Also, we kind of forget to fuel. Yeah, that was like instant action, basically.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
You have survivors on your ship. Okay, so.
Kommandant, dies könnten Ihre neuen Besatzungsmitglieder sein. Möchten Sie Ihre Akten einsehen?
Maybe we need to take one sailor with us. That guy is veteran, so let's take him.
Benötigen Sie, Herr Offizier,
Refuel
bieten Sie
and
Lagerbestände an.
add more. Yeah, more ammunition and repair equipment. We have new special torpedoes, by the way. High explosive or AP? I'll take the AP. Okay, repair items or... Oh, let's take replacement parts. Okay, second try.
Halbe Fahrt voraus. Alarm beenden.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Horchraum besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloi.
Navigation besetzen.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Okay, now we can leave port without being disturbed.
Horchraum besetzen. Standseerohr besetzen.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Funkraum besetzen.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Alright, Naval Academy. Nice. What else? Available points 4. So I suppose we need like a silent running and diving. Or more like a just diving speed. So now I actually used some time and had like a schedule. I did make a schedule for this boat. I'm still testing how well it works. So I guess our gameplay is to dive if we hear the radar beep. With this weather, it's we can see pretty far. Oh, it's night.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Let these guys
Endlich ein paar
rest.
Stunden Pause.
We're very tired.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Diesel besetzen.
We have a third officer, commanding officer, so he can actually look around. Watch out for targets.
Melden Sie sich zur Wache. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Wir haben ein Funktelegramm vom BDU erhalten.
New objective, reach patrol area. Heavy naval activity in this region. Interesting.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten
Interesting.
setzen.
Change of orders.
Kurs setzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Navigation besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Horchraum besetzen.
Erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
Heavy naval activity in this area, so I don't know why, but we are tasked to go there.
Ich bin sehr
Last time we were here, and that was like a suicide.
Ich bin sehr müde.
Patrouillengebiet erreicht.
Bestätige. Funkraum besetzen.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Horchraum besetzen. Tauchen auf 5.
Okay, let's start to listen. Listen what's there. Suppose if it's a mission, I suppose there should be at least one convoy. I think last time we engaged with something like a 2 convoys.
25 Meter. Koordinaten setzen.
40 Meter. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Okay, so let's enlist some help and okay, so one day and we can do something else with the headquarters, like move the milk cows.
50 Meter.
And nothing here yet.
Anblasen! Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind aufgetaucht.
Horchraum besetzen. Diesel besetzen.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
It's not.
Funkraum besetzen. Auf Rotlicht wechseln.
Melde mich zum Dienst.
Alarm! Flugzeug im
Als
Anflug!
eingespielte
Feind
Oh no.
135 Grad!
Wozu ein U-Boot in der Lage ist.
Schneller, schneller! Auf maximal
Crash dive.
Tiefe gehen!
Ja.
Kurs setzen!
They have a radar. We would have spotted them if we had like a radar. Nothing like we can do now. Okay, what are they are doing? Lighting us up.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln! Kurs setzen!
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloi. 25 Meter.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter! Tauchen auf 50 Meter! Tauchen auf 55 Meter! Tauchen auf 50 Meter! Raum besetzen!
45
Hello.
Meter.
So about the challenge, yeah, hitting the 3 ships at the same time is pretty hard because this doesn't have a time on target function, and you need to lock the targets. But otherwise, it's pretty good. Depth charges, oh no.
Äußerste Kraft voraus!
Okay, they didn't.
Auf Seerohrtiefe!
No.
Maximale sichere Tiefe gehen!
Aktuelle Tiefe 40 Meter.
So they did remember where we vanished. Huh. Bad time to start listening with the hydrophones. Can't do anything.
55 Meter. 75 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 95 Meter.
Große Fahrt voraus!
115 Meter.
135 Meter.
Alarm beenden!
Torpedorohr 1 geöffnet.
Okay, we are going to drive deep.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Endlich.
Okay, everyone can get some shot. Ah, he's actually now checking the maps.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet. 150 Meter. Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
How deep is here?
Melden Sie mir die aktuelle Tiefenmessung.
Der Grund liegt tiefer als 150 Meter, Herr Kaloin. Die Messung
Okay,
ist
so
nicht
it's
präzise genug.
very deep.
145 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 150 Meter.
Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Horchraum besetzen.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Kleine Fahrt voraus. Tanks an.
Okay, surface the ship.
Torpedorohr 3 gewartet.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Okay, and now you are going to listen the radar
Horchraum besetzen.
detector.
Ich benötige
We
hier
didn't
etwas
get any
Unterstützung.
damage
Betrachten Sie
last time, surprisingly.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Kurs setzen. Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Torpedorohr 4 gewartet.
Diesel besetzen.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Natürlich, Herr Kaloy.
Bestätige.
Okay, Captain can now watch contacts.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloy. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Horchraum besetzen. Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Okay, let's dive and listen. I was going to do that, but the aircraft kind of pummeled on us. You had an option in Silent Hunter to calculate time on the target. Yeah, I don't know if you have it too without automatic calculations. Yeah, this game doesn't have it. I mean, we could go and we could go down to the actual firing computer and do it all manually, even more manually, like this device here. So yep, so this is what we are playing. But then again, in normal gameplay, you need to lock the target, the ship. And I noticed last time we were playing, I locked the target, then I switched the target to second ship. Torpedoes went towards the first ship, and I think it's because the game is actually simulating this thing, which is a mechanical computer, that it's actually turning the calculation towards the right one. There's just lots of spinning wheels here. So even if I snapshot certain targets, I think I need to do the math by myself. But I was thinking of Ripple Fire 3 torpedoes and seeing if I can get like about the same time hits.
Bestätige. Zeit für eine Auszeit.
TDC is upstairs, I believe. Yeah, TDC is upstairs. But many veterans actually using this
50 Meter.
this here. So torpedo calculator is here. So let's bring our captain to the torpedo calculator. So
45 Meter.
so I haven't actually learned too much about the in-depth knowledge of the torpedo speed is here. Okay, yep. I was thinking that I should be able to
Aktuelle Tiefe
adjust the
50
torpedo
Meter.
speed from the periscope, but the knob is here. Okay, so you can actually you have pretty good aiming simulation of this real computer here. But yeah, this is for the one target only.
45 Meter.
So it's kind of, I don't think it says explicitly the time on target. The game must know it because they are telling you if it's like a 30 seconds left or hit. But yeah, I was thinking of trying to use the salvo and get 3 hits at the same time. That would be really cool. With the convoy bow on target and speed is the same. In theory, yes, but I have been noticing that there's like this 1 to 2 knots, sometimes even more, change between the convoy. Although the measurements have been done when there's actually alarm going on, so different ships would have like a different speeds. But yeah, they don't have exactly the same speed. It's this kind of issue here.
Zeit für eine Auszeit.
Okay, can you hear anything? We just have to adjust the range before the launch. Yep, that's quite true. So there's ways you can fudge the thing.
Tiefe 30 Meter.
Yeah, there's definitely ways we can achieve that same effect. Sure. Yeah, I was thinking of ripple fire of. Okay, do we have anyone on the radar detector? Let's not make the same mistake twice.
Ich benötige
If we
Ihre
can avoid it.
Unterstützung. Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kapitän.
So watch is now even more important than
Rotlicht wechseln.
the engines here.
Diesel besetzen. Bestätige. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Bestätige.
Since apparently Allied planes hunt during the night as well. Yep, it's a red light.
Jawohl, weiter geht's.
Training complete. Naval Academy. So now we could actually go and Milk Cow is in BD9. And we are we could afford to move it to the CF9. or CF 2. In historically, Allies did sink a lot of these milk cows. But sure, I don't know how the gyroscopes work in U-boat. Yeah, apparently this should be like pretty good simulation on the mechanical computer. That's actually way too bright night.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Raum besetzen.
WWII gewartet.
The thing is that those mechanical computers are not often like simulated in the submarine games, properly at least, and there's some finesse in this simulation that can't be found from the Silent Hunter. But yeah, Silent Hunter is definitely the definitive submarine game.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5
Auf
Meter.
E-Motoren wechseln.
Okay, let's listen.
50 Meter. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
E-Motoren besetzen. 45 Meter. Tanks anblasen. Aktuelle Tiefe 25
Okay, we
Meter.
couldn't hear much. There's lots of noise.
Kurs setzen.
So let's do this search pattern then.
Kurs setzen.
Ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kalon.
Folgen Sie mir.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kalon.
Endlich ein paar Stunden Pause.
Schornsteinrauch. Große
Tunnel smoke. Oh, nice.
35 Grad.
Halbe Fahrt voraus.
Okay, that's close range
Kurs setzen.
interception.
Tauchen auf 50 Meter.
Let's dive.
Horchraum besetzen. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter. Wechseln.
Schraubengeräusche. Großer Konvoi. Peilung 60 Grad.
This is probably
25 Meter.
escort.
Kurs setzen. 45 Meter.
Yeah, sometimes this game is just too stupid.
Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Aktuelle Tiefe 50 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
That's a bigger group. Some escort ships maybe.
Meter. Anblasen!
Zielposition erreicht.
40 Meter.
Meter.
Auf Dieselmotoren wechseln.
Okay, that's a
Herr
big
Kaloi, wir sind
convoy.
aufgetaucht.
Big convoy.
Ich benötige hier etwas Unterstützung. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Horchraum besetzen.
Okay, radar detector.
Äußerste Kraft voraus.
EXO is in command.
Standseerohr besetzen.
Alarm! Konvoi in
Auf
Sicht!
Gefechtsstationen.
Peilung 25
Anlauf
Grad.
beginnt.
Okay, the 3 escort ships.
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
We could try to be the do the Otto Kretschmer thing and just run on the surface.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigter Galoi.
I mean, it's a small boat, so we can't actually. It's possible that these won't spot us.
Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Herr Kaloin, wir sind auf Seerohrtiefe.
Again, I should mark these on the map.
Auf E-Motorenwechsel. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
There's one C3 over here, marking the target. So I want to get these. That's it's too small. Okay. So that's very far away. It's a Empire something.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernen.
Felix Silent Hunter 5 is kinda medium, but I highly recommend Wolf of Steel Overhaul. Yeah, if you don't mind Enigma Machine Simulation. Yeah, modifications are pretty great. They're actually breathing the life to the any simulation. So yeah, mod culture is great. I mean, I found this Mass Effect mod for the Arma 3, and how cool is that?
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit.
Bleibt wachsam, aber keine Panik. Wir machen das schon.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 2, 8, 6, 7 Meter.
Empire Reindeer. Okay. I don't know how it would work with the YouTube content. Yeah, well, there's all sorts of people who watch all sorts of videos, so too cool for my PC. Yeah, yeah. Suppose there's like a way too much things in that modification. Or not.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 4. Knoten. Eingehendes Funktelegramm. Winkel 1, 2, 2, links.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
That's swimming pretty deep.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 2, 7, 1, 7 Meter.
Bohr 2 bewässern.
Okay, so LOT is something you can actually pattern rotation angle. Oh. Guys, you could actually start to warm up these torpedoes. So we should get out of here. Ah, that's zigzagging so badly.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 2, 6, 5, 8 Meter.
Okay, now it's going back.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 9, 8. Bug links.
Magnetic torpedo.
Los!
Herr Kaloi, ich benötige Ihre Unterstützung. Folgen Sie mir. Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Schneller, schneller. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Alle Maschinen stopp.
Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm.
Das wird nicht einfach, aber wir haben schon Schlimmeres überstanden. Lasst uns ruhig bleiben.
We could drop the decoy and then run. At least we see how the LOT is working after this.
Schneller, schneller.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Tauchen auf. 50 Meter. Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Okay, so range was slightly wrong. Okay, so we are definitely going to see how LOT is working. by much though. Yeah, that's still dragging us.
50 Meter. 30 Sekunden.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloy.
LOT is a new version of the torpedo, where you can actually set some pattern how it zigzags after the miss, like this one here. The first firing, so don't know really. Kind of got used to the. No, it should actually make like a 7-degree turn. Okay, now it's turning. And is that Type 9 DLC coming out? When? Probably in the fall. Okay, so now it turned away. So this is making like slightly more tight turns. Like doing the snake pattern or something. Yeah, the LUT is going there.
70 Meter. Ja, Herr Kaloy, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Zerstörer, 320 Grad. Zerstörer, 300 Grad.
Schneller.
85 Meter.
Maybe doing something like a fish hooks here.
100 Meter.
This torpedo. So we don't have an official say on the when the Type 9 is out. They are currently developing it, so but they are pushing it with the next update with the same time. So I would give like a wait it for the December, honestly. But yeah, fall might be like a very good idea.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Let's go to the silent run.
Auf Blaulichtscheiben. Aussetzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloy.
120 Meter.
Too bad I don't know how to use this LUT torpedo. Started to like learn how to fat torpedo voice. By the way, it's correct that 1 knot speed equals to 1 nautical mile for 1 hour travel time. I usually calculate everything by the kilometers, so you should check it from the YouTube or Google it or something. One knot is 1 nautical mile per hour. Yep. Funnily enough, the real U-boats actually use the kilometers and nautical miles for navigation, kilometers for the weapon systems. Danger of death.
160 Meter. Schraubendurch. Direkt drüber.
I think we are still like next to the decoy. But yeah, this LOTs won't connect to anything. Yeah, I'll just Google things nowadays. Then again, I'm so old that we actually need to like memorize a lot of things. But in modern day, you can actually check it out if you have like a mind for the some criticism where the knowledge is. But I think the basic things you learn in ground school are pretty much certain. There's lots of fat targets here. I would like to get there.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloi.
Okay, there's a couple destroyers here. They are just listening. Okay, so you can actually adjust the angle where it starts to do this snake thingy. And it was 7 degrees, so I suppose 90 degrees would be better. Or something. There's a escort.
Zerstörer. 45 Grad. Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung.
Some distance away.
Zerstörer. 355 Grad. Zerstörer. 265 Grad. 165 Meter. Auf Seerotiefe.
Okay, let's be bold.
Ja, Herr Kaloi. Ich kümmere mich darum.
Let's warm up the torpedoes and come to the periscope death.
155 Meter. 135 Meter. 105 Meter. Torpedo ist gewartet. 65 Meter. 45 Meter. Zerstörer. 230 Grad. 15 Meter. Herr Kaloi, wir sind auf Seerotiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Navigation besetzen. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen.
Alles klar. Ich werde mich darum kümmern.
Verstanden, Kommandant.
That's observation periscope. Nope.
Verstanden.
Attack periscope can be found like less easier. By Pelican, that's we can't get that, but there's like a several fat targets here. Narvik.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Betrachten Sie es als erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
I think we have a fat targets in front of us. So. Empire Roads. Suppose even the snapshot would connect from this angle.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Good enough.
Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 5, 5, 4 Meter.
So the first ship was doing 4 knots. So my guess is that this ship is doing it like different speed. Why? Because they are different types. It doesn't make any sense that ships traveling in convoy would have a different speed, but here you are. I mean, if it's like a small variation, I could buy it, but some ships actually go pretty fast. Yeah, 8 knots, the double that what the previous ship was doing.
8 Knoten. Winkel 8, 3, links.
Okay, fat is something we can use, definitely. Angles is ready.
Tor 1 bewässert.
Los!
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Ja, Herr Kalon, ich kümmere mich darum.
Trying to shoot like a 3 at the same time. Could be slightly difficult. But now I need to like wait a moment. Oh, that's a heavy one. And next to it, that's a small one. So let's guess it's doing like a same speed, 8 knots, because it's a same type of ship, like a stupid stupid reason, but it's very much like a computer game reason.
9, 9, links.
Not too many waves, so I think I can get this pretty well. It's more like 22 degrees.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 1, 1, 2. Hub links. Gegnerfahrt 8 Knoten. Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 2, 7, 1 Meter.
Now it's here's a visualization when the computer is charging needs. Now it's found the correct solution. Aim point is here.
Los!
Fire. It's an impact pistol, but I think this will pretty okay. He's loading 1. I have 2 homing torpedoes in the F-tubes. Oh, that's nice. Too bad I have these homing... They are basically defensive weapons for me, the homing torpedoes. Because they are pretty okay of homing towards the destroyers. Yeah, this was zigzagging, so let's hope the fat is connecting. Turning away. I'm too with the kilometer standards, but I believe we use the shipping knots in a nautical mine in Poland. Yeah, I think every navy is actually using them. You are right, sorry, and thank you. It's always confusing me. Yeah, it's confusing, but in real life, the U-boats use the metric system for this fire control. I think there's both historical reasons and practical reasons for that. Is that a bell? Or Explorer?
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
It's Empire Tower. Angle on the bow, a lot. Distance. It's going to be like a close range shot.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 2.
Ah, this is okay. Too much lead. So we have a 2 fat torpedo. This could be actually a hit. So after a couple zigzags, I've noticed that if I put 200 meters past the target, it could still connect. Here it goes. Apparently this is a day of many misses. Again. So velocity. I was in an optimal attack position though, so that's why I shot with poor information. There could be like some random calculations when you are actually operating with the fresh information. Okay, they are zigzagging. Doing my job is getting difficult with these. Of course, we could actually. Okay, that's a 6 knots. So you are dealing with these computers. So torpedo speed, can you do like a 40 knots?
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 6 Knoten. Rohr 3 bewässern.
Let's get a one clean hit at least.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 0, 4, 1 Meter. Los!
More weapons. Okay, here. Let's see what's happening here. Let's hope it's turning off again. But now it's closer, so the next pass would be heat, basically. Not bad, not bad. This is doing slightly differently. It's a northern torpedo because it's actually like the target is zigzagging pretty heavily. So we don't know if it's going to connect. This, in other hand, I actually bothered to aim properly, so it's. Oh, they are adding speed. What? No, not the Narvik. Yeah, it's the Narvik again. Okay, so they added some speed. Started to zigzag and added some speed. What am I missing here?
10 Sekunden bis Einschlag.
Ah, that was wrong. Okay.
Fehlschuss. Aktualisieren. Winkel 9, 0, links.
If I get frustrated, I'm going to shoot the homing torpedo from the aft tube. Although it's homing to the propellers, so not that great really. Check the flag. I can see the flag. Yep. Oh no. Yeah. That's a free Poland. Okay, they added the speed 1 knot more.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 8, 4, 7 Meter. Rohr 4, bewässern.
That's bad angle on the bow.
Aktualisieren. Lage 6.
Bad shot, bad shot. That's really bad shot, actually. Okay, we are not going to shoot that. Instead, I should be aiming towards the fat target.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 8 Knoten. Gegnerlage 8, 5. Bug links. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 4.
Okay,
3,
ships have
5
changed their
Meter.
speed. Apparently zigzagging is effective against the submarines. Okay, slightly embarrassing how many shots missing today. Okay, 7 knots. Ah, because they are zigzagging.
Gegnerfahrt 7 Knoten. Lage 9, 4. Bug links. Rohr 2 bewässern.
Okay, now it's coming back.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 7, 0. Bug links. Los.
Did I just shoot two of them? Okay, here we go. Okay, destroyer is coming to see who's shooting here. And I think this is like one of the worst engagement I have ever had. Something is slightly off here.
Der Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg. 40 Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Then again, we could use the homing torpedoes. Like,
30 Sekunden.
why not?
Sekunden.
Let's guess 7 knots. AOB is a lot.
Aktualisieren. Lage 1, 2, 5. Bug rechts. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 3, 8, 2 Meter. Geschwindigkeit 7 Knoten. 10 Sekunden bis Einschlag. Rohr 5. Bewässern. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Okay, let's see what happens here.
1, 2, 6. Rechts.
At least we something coming hot. Yep. Okay, two torpedoes. Two torpedoes connected. Yep. Destroyers coming. I was going to shoot them with the science.
Los!
Let's see what happens.
Ihre Befehle, Herr Kanzler.
Can we load two torpedoes at the same time? Yes, we can, but it's going to generate a lot of noise. And now yep. This is the homing torpedo. It likes to home wherever it's pleased. And now it's actually homing towards the destroyer. Which heard it. And I can't be like too sad about this. So against these destroyers, I think the homing torpedoes are pretty okay. Because we need only get like a mobility kill. Okay. That's a fat torpedo and it's doing something fun. Okay, it's not going to hit anything.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Alright, so let's turn around.
Diese Koordinaten setzen. Die Besatzung evakuiert das Schiff. Schneller, schneller. Rudergänger, 10 Grad, Backbord. Kurs auf
Turn the ship around.
setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Zu Befehl angelangt. Eingehendes vom Telegramm.
We could try at least take out these two. But yeah. Way too many misfires today.
Die gehen unter.
Basically I shot with low confidence information. That's a
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
Zerstörer, 85 Grad.
okay, so 7 knots. AOB is something like these distance and shoot when ready.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 7, 5, 2 Meter. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 5 geladen.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 1, 0, 9. Bug rechts. Geschwindigkeit 7 Knoten. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 6, 0, 6 Meter. Lage 1, 2, 5. Bug rechts. Los!
Rohr 3 geladen.
If we can't do it, then we just go close enough.
Alles klar. Ich werde mich darum kümmern.
40 Sekunden bis Torpedo-Einschlag.
Okay, they had like a slower speed than I. Okay, no damage assessment.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Bestätige.
Kurs setzen. Kleine Fahrt zurück. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Okay, hope they know that ramming damage is enabled. Okay, this is interesting.
Laut Ihrer Befehle, Herr Kaloin.
Still going.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 1, 1, 2, rechts. Aktualisieren. Entfernung 709 Meter.
Actually, we can afford to take the measurement of their velocity. They are doing very slow to avoid the collision. That's very slow. 1 knot.
Aktualisieren. Geschwindigkeit 1. Knoten. Aktualisieren. Lage 1, 1, 2, rechts. Rohr 3 bewässern.
Rohr 1 geladen. Rohr 3 bewässern.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 8, 2,
Some of the
8
crews
Meter.
of the fleet were ordered to
Los.
run to the front of the U-boating on crash dive in order to change ballast of the ship and increase decent speed. Good shot, by the way.
40 Sekunden.
Yeah,
Torpedo
yeah,
eingeschlagen.
that's the scene from the U-96.
Ja. Ja, Herr Kaloin. Ich kümmere mich darum.
Now we are getting like good shots, but did it look that way just like 15 minutes ago?
30 Sekunden. Alle Maschinen stopp. Kleine Fahrt voraus. 20 Sekunden.
Yeah, the target points is wandering around, so. It's a boiler going on. There's one destroyer over there. 1, 2, 3 destroyers. We are going other way around. Oh fudge! That's actually faster than we are.
Sie gehen runter.
Gute Arbeit.
Jawohl, Herr Kaloin.
This is our best chance to escape now.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Auf maximal sichere Tiefe gehen.
Aktuelle Tiefe 5 Meter.
Actually, I was telling you that it's like we are doing defensive fire.
10 Meter.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 9, 1, 5 Meter. Gegnerlage 1, 0, 5. Bug links. Geschwindigkeit 1, 0. Knoten. Rohr 5. Bewässern. Los!
20 Meter.
Good. Firing from the 20 meters. So, what we just did is give it not much in a way of information. Is that ship a new addition? No, it's not. I think I've seen these before, but they are like appearing in later years. Because this is a homing torpedo, so it. Okay, now it's homing towards the Destroyer or the wreck? I hope destroyer. Okay, this is good. Homing torpedoes are nasty. But I haven't shot torpedoes from that deep before, from 20 meters, so. It's a magnetic, so. Okay, that was bad hit, but. I suppose it deterred then them. G55 is here. Too bad these two are going to about the same direction I would like to go.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Tauchen auf. 160 Meter.
So we are not counter-detected yet.
115 Meter. 135 Meter.
Strange and stressed, I wonder why. Okay, now it's coming back. Danger of death. I'm putting this to the improved depth keeping because then we don't crash when turning. Lower the depth more than it's needed. We have a 5 torpedoes. No, sorry, 4 torpedoes. We just shot like a last homing from the aft tube.
280 Grad.
So now we are just trying to sneak away.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Verstanden, Kommandant. Schneller, schneller. Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe machen sich gefechtsbereit. Kommandant, wir wurden von Estig geortet.
Das wird nicht einfach, aber wir haben schon Schlimmeres überstanden. Lasst uns ruhig bleiben. Die Turm besetzen.
Wird erledigt, Herr Kaloin.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum.
Kurs setzen. Schneller, schneller.
Okay, that was random astic ping. But we are still taking a bit of distance from the decoy here.
Aktuelle Tiefe 165 Meter. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant. 160 Meter. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
You served on the sub, right? No, no, I didn't. I have been like visiting in a museum. There's this like prototype type 2 at the Helsinki Suomenlinna. It's publicly open. Basically, CV707 is the prototype. I did my time in Finnish army, and after that did something. Yep. Have been involved in natural defense, but I'm not going to elaborate more than that. Not on the internet.
Aktuelle Tiefe 165 Meter.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And then fair deal of actually just having a hobby and wanting to know things.
Hauptgeräusche, Kriegsschiffe, Kleinraum, feindliche Schiffe.
We actually did a vacation trip last week, in which we actually visited couple Finnish ships that were in in a museum. But since you asked that I got like a pretty good pictures. I mean there are a couple of ships I have like modeled into the Sea Powers Finnish Navy mod. So that's why I know about these, because I had modded them. So I was like, my wife is like, you know a lot. I'm like, yep, I know a lot. Right. Understood. Yeah. Never. Finns do not have a subs. Swedes do have a subs. I mean, and the history is that Finns were actually banned from having like missile weapons, torpedo boats, and submarines, and bombers with the internal bomb base in a Paris Accords in 1947. So that actually like had this effect on the national defense. Why Finnish Navy was actually building a gunboat in the 60s when everyone else was going after missiles, but because they were like a very old-fashioned bands. I'm just checking if I have something I could show like really quickly. Okay, not too many. So I had this, not too many pictures here. I can actually show. Good thing to like when we are getting depth charges, I'm showing my pictures. But yeah. Yeah, this is like a gunboat Turunmaa. It's a museum ship at the Turku, Finland, and it's a gunboat. There's a 120mm cannon and several smaller guns. But yeah, and RBS 1200 depth charge throwers. So that's the one. Also, anyone who actually has played Sea Power knows what this is. Fresh pictures, just took them. Okay. Okay, what's in here?
Schraubengeräusche direkt über uns.
Directly above.
Sehr nah. Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm. Schneller.
So we are now trying to cross the aft of the ship, which is very dangerous maneuver. Actually, we are kind of screwed. About the same death. Ouch. This is slightly creepy. They're doing amazing speed underwater currently. 10 knots. What's happening? Now they are actually swinging around and basically on in our baffles.
Zerstörer, 100 Grad.
Okay, let's keep on this track and see what happens. Decoy is slightly far.
Schraubengeräusche, Kriegsschiffe, kleine Gruppen, Peilung 135 Grad. Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung. Wasserbomben in beträchtlicher Entfernung. Zerstörbar 70 Grad.
Okay, so they had some solution on us and lost us and just dropping where they think we are.
Aktuelle Tiefe 200 Meter. Kurs setzen.
Okay,
Wird erledigt, Herr
yep,
Kalon.
that was more wrong course.
Geräusche direkt über uns. Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe im Alarm. Zeit, unser Boot zu testen, Männer. Wasserbomben.
Oh no.
Wir wurden von Ästen geortet. Schneller, schneller.
Ouch! Yep, that was bad. Huh.
Netzpumpe einschalten. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich drum. Ich erwarte Ihre Befehle. Netzpumpe einschalten. Wie lauten Ihre Befehle, Herr Kalon?
Oh no. You are not doing anything. Do something. you get sunk, you can try just retrap from there. Do a better job with the torpedoes. Yeah, yeah, that's definitely. That's a flow rate is pretty great. That's pretty deep. The problem is that even if this is blocked, we can pump the whole water out because it's so deep here. Yeah, it's a crash depth. One mistake. Only it needs like a one mistake. Crazy depth here. Minus 30%. Yep. Autosaves are usually like a wrong place. Yep. That looked bad. Yeah, it was. When you are deep, any hit is going to be like close to fatal. Way too much pressure. And if your boat buoyancy gets like a minus something, it's going to go down. That's physics. That's why I like went and ordered the Eggshell to put the pump on, but pump is very ineffective in those depths. Funny fact, modern day submarines actually have pumps that work till the crash depth, so they are designed to give the chance, fighting chance till the But yeah, enemy has good weapons. And we kind of sailed under the destroyer that was waiting while trying to avoid the detection. Okay. Game is loading. Come on, did the game crash? I mean, it might crash. Huh. Okay, let's kill the process and try again. Try again. And type 9 would be like my preferring. I'm thinking that type 7 doesn't have legs for the long trips without the milk cow, so I would like to play with the type 9. Come on, let's start. I'm showing the timetable. So this week we are going to start the Resident Evil 2 remake and play Viet Cong and Star Control on the Saturday. Okay, now it starts. That's the Steam cloud always like takes some time. Okay. thing is, if I keep close to the surface, I have better situational awareness, so might be like a good idea to just come up the surface and then run away with the diesel engine. But yeah, they have ships have escorts in this game do have a like realistic tactic that they stop to listen. Okay, so
Konvoi in
Als
Sicht.
eingespielte
Heilung,
Mannschaft werden wir den
25
Feind
Grad.
zeigen, wozu ein U-Boot in der Lage ist.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Navigation besetzen. Verstanden, Kommandant.
okay, it's day attack.
Normale Beleuchtung einschalten.
A bit of clouds. But yeah, getting past the screen is always like the issue here.
Kurs setzen.
Last time we had like a almost good
Kurs
plan.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Auf Seerohrtiefe.
Ich könnte etwas Hilfe gebrauchen. Ja, Herr Kaloi, ich kümmere mich darum.
Alright.
Herr Kapitän? Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern. Zu Befehl, Herr Kommandant. Ich könnte etwas Hilfe brauchen. Verstanden, Herr Kommandant.
With the last try, it's true that actually like took way too much time with the first
Kurs
shots.
setzen. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Torpedorohr 2 gewartet.
Langsame Fahrt voraus. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Too aggressive, you got time, yeah. But yeah, that's why I'm playing aggressive style. Playing for certain is not a very good like a entertainment. But yeah, I'm playing very aggressively. That's my style. That's very small.
Kurs setzen.
Problem is this. this year.
Kurs setzen.
We need to do something like
Kurs
this.
auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
What's the range? I'm on the mobile. What's the range? Okay, I understand for content. You mean the range of the viewers? I mean, yeah, whoever wants to like watch middle-aged game development teacher to play games and talk about them. So yeah, that kind of people. I don't know. Every content has its own audience.
Gegnerfahrt 8 Knoten. Aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 4, 9, 0 Meter. Gegnerlage 1, 1, 6, Bug links. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
If I ask my friends, they would like to see me do more horror. Then again, this game is actually sometimes very much a horror thing. Pattern rotation angle. Okay.
Rohr 2 bewässert.
I try to pretend that I know what that means. The convoy, what's the range? It's a 3 to 5 kilometers. So they are like a 4.5 kilometers so away. So we are basically fighting at the edge of the convoy. Last check. Last check. Can we get like better distance?
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 2, 1, 6 Meter. Los!
I suppose this could be hit because I wasn't so hasty. But yeah, trying to breeze here to the middle of the convoy is something that Gunterbreen submarine aces were doing. For example, Gunterbreen is one example. Okay, one astic. Okay, so it was actually wrong. The distance, I mean. Yeah, overtake and stand still in the middle of the path. Sorry my English, but bit celebrating today. Yeah, that's great. Overtaking is pretty hard in this game. But standing in their way, if you can get past the forward guard, then it's like a very much like a option here. That's a bit far going away.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
And that was a random being we got. 5 knots, these are doing 8 knots.
Schneller, schneller!
Schleichfahrt. Ruhe im Boot. Auf Blaulicht schalten.
Telegram.
Oh, okay, they're turning away. Nice. That was stroke of luck.
Zerstörer, 10 Grad.
And ship is going for that ring. I'm actually more interested about these. Okay, apparently sometimes you win and sometimes you lose. That's my target, but there's way too much angle, considering it's zigzagging. So, but then again, if I shoot like a fat torpedo, let's think about fat torpedo for a moment. I could actually, no, LUT, I could actually adjust the angle. $216, 313 minus 260. Okay. So 53 degrees. That looks like a Liberty. I'm guessing it's doing 8 knots.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Angle at the bow.
Gegnerfahrt 8 Knoten. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren.
Okay, this shouldn't be like too
Gegnerlage
much.
9 links.
And distance is a lot.
Schussunterlagen
Yeah, that's a
aktualisieren.
long distance.
Entfernung zum Ziel 3,
We have
5,
LUTs here.
9, 5
Bad.
Meter.
No, we don't. Okay, never mind. Never mind that. Finally found some use for the LUT torpedoes. But we need to like avoid these. My favorite range would be like a max 1.5. Yeah, it's true. That's pretty good range. Because you can make like a proper observations
Eine Fahrt voraus.
that way.
Kurs setzen.
But no noise. Yeah, you can do like a very slow speed. That's decent. Yeah, Liberty looks like it's got a slight list on to port. Yep, I noticed that too, but don't know the reason if it's like making a hard turn on load. We are not going to shoot that one. Rather, we are going to... not that one. Empire, and then there's these fat targets coming our way. But we need to like do something for this. Or just avoid it. These are doing like a proper speed though. So they're not like a... they're not bothering to like listen.
Zerstörer, 330 Grad.
Well, that's unlucky.
Zerstörer, 355 Grad.
355. Oh, okay, that's the one.
Aktualisieren. Entfernung 1, 1.
Angle
8
out of the range.
Meter.
Oh no.
Lage 1, 6, 8, rechts. Geschwindigkeit 1, 0, Knoten. Rohr 5, bewässern. Rohr 5, bewässern. Los,
That's a homing torpedo.
runter. Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Okay. Apparently this works. If it locked to this target, it's going past. Oh no. Ah, now it's homing. These are pretty deaf. They are not like back off, take about flank speed. Wait for them to regroup. But that's just a sim. I can be wrong. Yeah, that's actually one tactic.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Schneller, schneller.
Apparently that gambit actually paid off. So we could actually get like a good target. And we could actually, since we have some time, we could measure the speed here. The problem I have is that I need to like turn back and go back out through the patrolled area, through the escorts. So when I'm inside, I prefer to push forward and make some chaos. Seven knots. Distance. Shall we dare a
Aktualisieren.
long range shot?
Entfernung zum Ziel 3, 4, 3, 6 Meter. Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Gegnerlage 8, 9. Bug links. Gegnerfahrt 7. Knoten. Rohr 1 bewässern.
Rohr 1 bewässert.
Schussunterlagen aktualisieren. Winkel 9, 0. Bug links. Los!
Kommandant, wir wurden von 11 geortet.
Okay. the second ship.
Kurs setzen. Jawohl, ich kümmere mich darum. Schneller, schneller.
Okay, that's homing towards us. This guy is very good at loading torpedoes and maintaining them, so...
Zerstörer! Grad!
I have a bad feeling about this. Yep.
Kommandant, wir wurden von SD geortet.
I kind of noticed. Okay, that's so nicely.
Torpedo ist auf halbem Weg.
Pretty far, but it's a big ship. Let's guess 7 knots. AOB is slightly that way. Distance.
Aktualisieren.
That way.
Entfernung zum Ziel 2, 9, 3, 7 Meter.
Ah, it's popping back.
1, links. Gegnerfahrt 7 Knoten. Winkel 9, 6. Bug links. Rohr 3 bewässern. Los!
There's lots of destroyers behind us. So that's the
40
problem.
Sekunden bis Torpedoeinschlag.
Empire Kangaroo. C3 velocity. Let's guess 7 knots. Okay. Nope. Nope. Wrong button. AOB. Slightly lot. Distance very close. We have one torpedo. It's not warm, but
Schussunterlagen
this is warm.
aktualisieren. Entfernung zum Ziel 1, 4, 9,
Ease and dive. Dead slow, deep after depth charges flank and max deep. Yeah, but it's good idea. Yeah, it's good idea. We are not in that situation yet.
Los! 20 Sekunden.
That was snapshot.
Schiff getroffen.
Okay, so that ship is coming right after us. You can. I have noticed that you can somewhat like hide behind the engine noise of the cargo ships, but not that much.
Alles klar, ich werde mich darum kümmern. Kommandant, wir wurden von SD geortet.
Tauchen auf. 50 Meter. Auf E-Motoren wechseln.
Aktuelle Tiefe 10 Meter.
They are currently painting us with the Aztec, so that's why we need to speed to avoid. And we can also force them to turn with us.
Auf maximal sichere Tiefe gehen.
Okay, what happens here? That was good snapshot, by the way.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Aktuelle Tiefe 85 Meter.
So here's our decoy. We started our evasion, going deeper and deeper and turning to right. So that's our defense. So we are kind of avoiding, we get out of the cone of the Aztec. Aztec is forward. But then again, it's going to go around, trying to search us again. Now they're passing us. But when I dropped the decoy, it started to generate noise, and it's nearby, so we are basically covered by the noisemaker.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
140. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Flank speed.
Kurs setzen. 150 Meter.
Yeah, let's go.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
I was doing the small gears to avoid like a detected in case they are slowing. Okay, not they're listening.
Alle Maschinen stopp.
Launch sonar,
AK voraus.
decoy.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
You should be a smaller active target when you face head on. Yeah, in theory. But then again, I don't want to like drive through their barrage because it's entertaining, but it might not be the best tactic ever. And in truth, the situation is, yep, we are kind of screwed here. Not going to lie. Some distance away. We have one defensive weapon at the F2, but not enough though. Do we want to load it? There's lots of noise around, so yep, let's do it.
kleine Fahrt voraus.
And now I'm turning like dead slow because we are moving away from this. Actually, we can still like make some noise. They are kind of, every engine is producing like noise to the sea, and we are not playing currently with the tooltip here, which actually tells how much there's noise. There's like many. Oh, this is pretty battered. Whole area is filled with the noise. So we can do a bit of more, some distance away. So what happens is that they are bombing on the targets that they think are somewhere. Moving away. High speed, that's not listening. That's medium speed. Moving away. That's a stationary target. Zigzagging was effective tactic with the Type 2, which was very small boat basically. You can go. Yep. Yep. Now we are going deep.
250 Meter.
Very close.
225 Meter.
Depth charges in real life should have setting on the depth they are exploding. So if you are shallow and then dive, and then the enemy is dropping with the old information, they should explode on top of you.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Let's keep 200 meters. So basically they started to spread close to us and then moved away. And now we are going past this other noisemaker. It's not over yet. Not by a long shot. And sometimes I just win by escorts exhausting their all depth charges. I think it was like a bit the Type 2. I got like this achievement that 100 depth charges drop on you. Historically, Allies depth bombs couldn't reach max depth or U-boats. Yeah. Yeah, should be. Is that the test depth or actual crash depth in early war? Yeah, it's 1943. We are kind of losing this war. And now we are still doing like a 9 knots because everyone is making like a noise here. Now we could actually turn into the
Langsame Fahrt voraus.
sneaking tactic. I want to go this way because I think they have like only one destroyer guarding here. They can still spot us by actually driving over. In that case, it's like just bad luck.
Zerstörer, 150 Grad. Zerstörer, 175 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung, 160 Grad. Zerstörer, 140 Grad.
Okay, they're swinging in front of us now.
200 Meter. Kommandant, wir wurden von SD geortet. Zerstörer, 185 Grad.
Okay, here's the second round. Where is the ASTIC contact? Thermal layer is not implemented in U-boat. I have been thinking about it when the depth analysis is conclusive, but it feels like it's always like way too deep. And I don't think that was like well understood back in the day.
Kommandant, feindliche Schiffe geben Alarm.
Zeit, unsere Not zu testen, Männer. Alle Maschinen AK voraus.
Kurs setzen.
Schraubengeräusche, direkt über uns. Schraubengeräusch, Kriegsschiff, Peilung.
Okay, all stop, all quiet. Yep. Just minding the business here. Their own business.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
We are in their baffles, so should work.
Korvette, 220 Grad.
Corvettes are my kryptonite. I think it's not implemented. Yeah, it's like a. It feels like it's not that helpful. Okay, they are tracking us now. Yep, that's very very unhappy situation.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen. Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Schraubengeräusch, Kriegsschiff,
Dive.
245 Grad.
Not yet.
Zerstörer, 175 Grad.
I have like a 30 meters to play with.
Zerstörer,
Well, maybe 50 meters if we are truthful after real crash depth begins, but... J-Hoy. Yeah. Okay, I think we can sneak away. I mean, here's the situation.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
We just need to like...
Zerstörer, 165 Grad. Korvette,
They are trying to chase us. So one is listening, one is flanking us. We need to slip away. Also, they can't leave their convoy, so...
Kriegsschiff, Peilung, 85 Grad. Zerstörer, 85
Hmm.
Grad. Zerstörer, 50 Grad. Schraubengeräusch, Kriegsschiff, Peilung, 75 Grad. Kriegsschiff, Peilung,
Then one ASTIC ping, but
Zerstörer,
might not be detected.
85 Grad. Kommandant, wir wurden von SD geortet.
Kurs setzen.
Basically, they time out if we avoid long enough.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 200 Grad.
What's that about, Jan?
Kurs
What do you mean? Okay. Now we can come up.
175 Meter. Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe.
Oh, nice.
130. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 135 Grad.
Herr Kanal, wir sind UBOAT-Tiefe. Boot für Rundblick eingesteuert.
Transformers. Diesel power.
Kurs auf diese Koordinaten setzen. Kurs setzen.
Shall we check
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 205 Grad.
check any sinking
Kriegsschiff. Peilung
sunken ships?
20 Grad.
Yep.
Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 300 Grad. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung 290 Grad.
One guy standing.
115 Grad. Eine Pause wäre jetzt angebracht.
Alarm beenden.
Zeit für eine Auszeit. Schraubengeräusch. Kriegsschiff. Peilung. Zeit für eine Auszeit. 30 Grad.
Endlich. Ein paar Stunden Pause. Standzero besetzen.
Schraubengeräusche. Kriegsschiffe. Kleine Gruppe. Peilung 225 Grad.
Funkraum besetzen.
A nice job, yeah. All in the day's work.
Zielposition erreicht.
Alle Maschinen stopp. Tanzen.
U-Boot 50 Grad.
U-boat 50 degrees. Floating medkits. Try hydrophone before surface. Yeah. It might not always like work that well. Okay. Let's see.
Herr Kaloi sind aufgetaucht.
Since the Laconia order was issued, we technically shouldn't provide any aid to survivors for our own safety. What do you want to do? Invite them on board. Okay, let's break some orders. And I'm going to give the rest of them cheese.
280 Grad.
You're welcome. Oh, Wolfpack. Wolfpack tactics shouldn't be... they are not used in this point of war. So basically we are losing the Battle of the Atlantic, so every submarine is basically acting as a lone wolf. historically.
Schornsteinrauch, Peilung 240 Grad.
Telegramm gesendet.
Kleine Fahrt voraus.
It's better manual in U-boat than automatic, easy to hear. Yeah, that's true. Oh, we have a dive planes electric. Oh, so that explains some things we actually
Setzen.
sometimes we were noticed. Okay, so 4 ships sunk.
Kurs setzen.
Schornsteinrauch, Peilung 245
Let's
Grad.
back home. The hydrophone. Yeah, that's true.
Acker voraus.
Funktelegramm gesendet.
Mission completed. It's so late that I'm going to use this cheat button here. But yeah, I kind of like the fact that this is getting more and more difficult, because historically things were starting to look really bleak for the U-boats at 1943. Basically suicide mission. We got some damage at the start of the mission. Last standing is proceeding pretty well. Oh gee. Headed to the Gibraltar. Yep, that's yep. We had like some hairy start of the mission. And this is like a icing on the cake, so basically. But you need to work for every win. Anyway, hey, let's check if somebody didn't see. Here's our streaming schedule for this week. I'm going to play as a challenge game Resident Evil Remake on Thursday. It's not the original one, it's the later remake. Pretty modern, but I want to like play it through, and like this is like a challenge game for me from the friends. Alright, Saturday we are going to continue Vietcong, which is pretty hardcore Vietnam shooter game. One of the best ever. And Star Control 2 is one of the most influential games ever, and we are going to continue that on Saturday in After Sauna Games as well. Game designers like a Tim Kaine from Fallout tell that Star Control open world in Star Control has been giving like an influence to the Fallout, being like open world RPG. But then anyway, good job. Yeah, please consider UT chat lag and my lag. Hope you didn't mind my spamming. No problem at all. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, I know that there's like a 30-second lag with the YouTube. If you want to watch current with less lag, it's Twitch. But currently, yeah, it's YouTube is 30 seconds behind, and it's not like a. We can't talk about this like being like a instant action with you. But yep. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you like this. Likes are very much appreciated, especially during the stream. That's like you get like 1 like. With one like is like a 2 likes basically, and that's great. So anyway, hey, let's continue. I'll try to play these like some longer games like this on Tuesdays, and people want to play me like horror. Yeah, got the questions about that. Sure, I would like to do that as well, and show these retro games, because I'm so old guy. I want to show the games that made me as I am. But anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Have a nice evening. Or